This year, a 30-year-old world #1 athlete won an Olympic gold medal. After the victory, she announced considering her future path but had no immediate plans. 3 days later, she surprisingly announced retirement to focus on a charitable foundation. Just 2 days after that, a major corporation closely tied to the government revealed this retired athlete was taking a position at their company, which she started a few days later. Without naming names, how many people believe the athlete's stated intentions were truthful and not just preparing to change careers? Across cultures and eras, honesty is widely extolled, while deception is condemned. Rationales for pricing honesty often take a utilitarian view, that it fosters trust, self-actualization, and social cohesion. But there is an argument from an intrinsic perspective. Honesty aligns with human nature, while dishonesty violates it. Humans innately seek truth. Babies smile seeing their parents' face in peekaboo. Commoners pry into celebrity lives. Scholars study minute academic details. Journalists investigate facts. When asked purpose, practicalities can be cited, but truthfully, knowing the truth itself holds value for the human intellect. Our truth-seeking drive exists beyond just sustenance, sometimes overriding even existential needs. This drive should not be overlooked or underestimated. Based on this, dishonesty is a grave sin. Setting aside practical harms like eroding trust, dishonesty fundamentally opposes truth-seeking. If A tells B something is true, and B believes it, seeking knowledge, only to later learn A lied intentionally, B may think in this way: I trusted A in good faith but was deceived, violating my truth-seeking essence, degrading my value. Most wouldn't consciously make this logical progression, but this illustrates the psychological path from being deceived to feeling devalued. The spiritual harm alone makes dishonesty abhorrent, even without tangible relational or financial damages. Abhorrence may fade over time. B's rage at A's deceit could become a dismissive recollection decades later. But society's deep-rooted aversion to dishonesty itself persists, because the most disturbing aspect is not knowing which statements are true or false from an untrustworthy source. If they were totally fabricated, dismissing everything would suffice. But unable to definitively discern truth from lies, dealing with an untrustworthy person breeds destabilizing doubt and uncertainty. As former US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo put it, distrust and verify. Both nations and individuals should first distrust claims before verifying, as guarding against dishonesty is paramount while facing deceptive ones. Some argue lying is not unforgivable. In warfare, dealing with the mentally ill, or for the greater good, lies can be well-intentioned, whereas the truth could cause harm. Outside of absolutists who enshrine total honesty, few disagree in such extreme cases. However, these are special exceptions that require carefully weighing, not justification to lie indiscriminately. Thinking since lying is better in some cases, is fundamentally fine and acceptable in many situations, is the slippery slope fallacy that enables deception. There is much room between always lying and always telling the unvarnished truth. When unable to state the full truth directly, one can still phrase it obliquely. If even alluding to facts risks consequence, silence remains an option. There is no need to brazenly fabricate when candor risks offense. If hosting guests whose tastes differ from the carefully chosen menu, they need not bluntly declare it unpleasant, but could say, the ingredients seem fresh and well prepared, I'm just not yet accustomed to it. Or avoid talking the food. Thank you for the invitation to this new place and chance to spend time together. Some may accuse this of verbal trickery. Unfortunately, after a previous Hong Kong leader mastered deflecting questions through obfuscation, Any hint of verbal finesse is now seen as ill-intentioned evasion, a regrettable overcorrection. During the 2012 Hong Kong Chief Executive Election Forum, when such thing existed, candidate Henry Tang accused Leung Chun-ying of deceiving people and telling lies, remarks that became citywide controversies. The cynical view is, politicians lying is unsurprising, not worth overreacting to. But a noteworthy aspect is that in civilized societies, while expecting politicians to lie, integrity is still essential. Any proven lying forces resignations, and when facing tough questions, they can only evade instead of fabricating. Tang's harsh accusation aimed to severely undermine Leung, indicating he still believed Hong Kong society, even the ones who allowed him to run for election, maintained that baseline of civility. If asked about today's faceless mobs, would Tang simply distrust and verify? Please comment if you have any ideas. You may also like, subscribe or share this video. Your action can spread the message. See you on the next video.